Reward our hard work and dedication. Let us be successful in all our endeavors. They ain't even seen what we see. They ain't been through what we've been through. It's a vibe to it. New breed. Lord bless me with tenacity. We elevate, defying gravity. Crabs in the bucket getting smashed to pieces. It's a masterpiece of beautiful catastrophe. My etiquette is poetic. You niggas can have the streets. I just want to see my kids reach full potential and still visit every hood and not show credentials. Bringing truth in my lyrics parallel with scriptures. I'm Hebrew, this the wave, don't gotta keep saying it. My enemies digging plots, then they laying it. I'm praying just like David did, my cannon steady raging. This summer gonna be a scorcher, catch a midnight train to Georgia. Protected in my fortress, watching rappers get extorted. They just trying to build an image while their vision is distorted. This the future, with an old school vibe, they ain't used to. Body these acoustics, strangulate the beat so you know a brother ruthless. Final jubilee, taking trips to Lucia, Hanover, drinking rum and sangria. Watching Babylon burn, these words of kerosene. They ain't seen what we seen. Life is but a dream, walking down the dark tunnel, we can see the high beams. The result of keeping Torah, disconfigure what they told us. Outcasted to the forefront. Oh Lord, they can't ignore us. Keep it sharp, don't let your sword rust or fade away like sawdust. The industry is getting crushed, that's what I call starstruck. Yeah, that's what I call starstruck. These rappers don't even compare. I'm like the wise omen with a 45 on them. All these wicked lies on them. Yeah, these chickens out of order. And niggas jump stupid like fishes out the water. These emotional men, that they go ranting again. They enchanted by some coochie that they can't even sniff. A bunch of Adam-ass niggas let Eve do the talking. Well, we pull a kamikaze, vultures clean up the carnage. Niggas quote Bible scriptures, but they really agnostic. Y'all some funny guys, haha, Avion Crockett. We just building our nation, trying to survive the inflation. You ain't rocking with that, then you still in the matrix. Yeah, you still in the matrix. The results of keeping Torah, disconfigure what they taught us. Outcasted to the forefront. Oh Lord, they can't ignore us. Keep it sharp, don't let your sword rust or fade away like sawdust. The industry is getting crushed, that's what I call starstruck. That's what I call starstruck. Now that we got you where we want you.
Yes, 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 yes. Salute to the chat. That's what I call starstruck. What's going on? Sabbat shalom, Sabbat shalom. High octane, high energy. Yes, yes. Nelly son of Yah, salute. Be great, J Woke. Messenger I am, what's up? SZ movie, what's going on, Young Gene? Hey. True love. Prodigal son, I see you, brother Casper is in the building. Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thumb the video up on your way in. This is going to be one of those very informative broadcasts. It's going to be very informative. We actually got quite a few sources to go to as well. I see y'all rolling in. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Mikey Peavy in the building. King C3, Brandy, Helena. Yes. I want to talk about digital currency. Ladies and gentlemen, we living in the future right now. I'm talking about total recall. You got a lot of individuals talking about how the dollar is going to crash, not even realizing as we speak, the dollar is crashing. It's crashing. That's the reason why we have all of these high prices, right? The dollar is actually crashing. There's a lot going on technologically. Now, where do I begin, man? All right, so we're talking digital currency. For those who don't know, most of the banks right now are in agreement with having some form of digital currency, or they'll pilot the idea. Meaning, since you have Bitcoin, NFTs, blockchains, you have all of these different forms of digital currency, the people's imaginations are pretty much open for a form of banking that's just totally revolutionized. All the central banks are coming into some form of agreements, which means they're putting everything in place in which everything will change as far as how we spend our money, right? Yeah, don't trust it. I'm not telling anybody to invest in cryptocurrency. That's not what this video is about. I'm not telling you to invest in Bitcoin. This is not what this video is about. Because listen, this is what is about to happen is they're going to be basically ripping off a lot of people, number one. Number two, the overall goal is all the same from the powers that be. The overall goal and the agenda is the same. To usher in the market of beasts. It all leads to the market of beasts. See, to have paper currency, that is pretty much the biggest form of privacy. They want to take privacy away. They want to know where all the money goes. They want to trace all the money. They don't want you to be able to shop and not know where it's going. True Love, thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Andre Cork, thank you, my brother, says my brother's blessings. Thank you, family. I appreciate the support. Highly appreciate it. Yep, somebody said just an hour ago I was unable to transfer funds for some reason. Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on with a lot of the central banking. We're living in the future, ladies and gentlemen. We truly are. They're surveilling all the cash trans funds. Now, I don't know if you all seen. It was a movie. No, actually, it was a TV series. I don't know if it was on Hulu or Amazon Prime, but it was called Upload. It was called Upload. And basically what this show was about was the metaverse, to be exact. It was pretty much about the metaverse, except it was for the afterlife. Yeah, it was on Amazon, right? And to show you the agenda, in this show, people would pass on to the next life. The poor people would die, have a regular death. They don't tell you what happens to them in the afterlife. But poor people would have a regular death, right? Where the rich and wealthy, they would be uploaded to pretty much the metaverse. And when they go to this metaverse, everything they purchase is ran by NFTs, sort of like Bitcoin. They would have to have some form of digital currency to survive. They're conscious to live on and survive in this metaverse. Ladies and gentlemen, that's predictive programming. Right now, you're looking at people actually investing this digital currency into the metaverse. You got people buying land there. You got a lot of, and this is crazy that we even talking like this. It's like the damn Wizard of Oz. You got people buying, property in an alternative universe. We're coming into a time where anything you do, it's gonna require a headset, pretty much. In the next few years, everything that we do was gonna require a headset. I'm talking about the Oculus. Imagine your grandmother, your auntie, having to go through an Oculus, put a 3D headset on to do her doctor's appointments. That's what this is coming to. To do her doctor's appointments, you know how terrified some people are going to be to do this? Because they're going to have an inception in which they can treat you from a disclosed location, actually treat you remotely. Send the prescriptions through tests by scanning your body, scanning your retinal, so you don't even have to go into a hospital. You don't have to go to a doctor's office. This is what the overall goal is to do, is to literally divide people. The pandemic and all of that was to get us acclimated to become separated. It's all about separating the people. This is what they're doing right now. They're scattering the sheep. They don't want human interaction, human contact like that. They want everything to be digital. Yep. And then you got these Neuralinks, people becoming humanoid surrogates, man. We're living in those times. Now, I'm going to share some sources with y'all. And I'm going to really expound on what this digital currency is going to lead to and give you my evidence that it's going to lead to the mark of the beast that the Bible speaks of, right? So allow me to share my first source with y'all. I'm going to go to none other than old Billy Gates, right? Let's go to Billy Gates. And I want you to hear him talk about digital currency. And this is quite some time ago, but we got a few sources to go to, right? Yeah, somebody said then those monkeypox. Oh man, those monkeypox are lighting those flamingos up. Yo, the monkeypox is lighting them flamingos on fire. Goodness gracious, it's getting gruesome out here in them streets. I'm sorry, but damn. Hey, God's judgment ain't no joke, bro. I mean, they lighted up on fire. I see this one big, strong, brolic looking flamingo. He was on camera. He was he looked like he bench pressed about 400 pounds. And but you could tell he was a flaming flamingo. That dude, I'm talking about, he had warts, he had bubbles, he had patches all over his face. He was just crying. It was crazy, bro. It was all on the news. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. They proud of their lifestyle. So be proud of them damn boils on your face. Y'all got pride. Since y'all got so much pride, you be proud of them damn mumps and measles and rashes and all of them lumps you got up on your head and your face. Oh, man. Anyway, man, let me go to this source, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all crazy, bro. Let's see. Bill Gates on digital currency. Let's talk about it.
I am here with Bill Gates. We know him from Microsoft. We now know him for the Bill and Melinda Gates.
Fair use. Federal law allows citizens to redistribute portions of copywritten material for the purposes of parody, criticism, teaching, and so forth. And that's what you got going on in this video. Let's go.
Foundation. Bill, it's great to see you. Great to see you here in particular because we know the Gates Foundation for its work on infectious diseases, child health, nutrition, agriculture, education, the list goes on. Why does Bill Gates...
Exactly. What does Bill Gates have to do with digital currency? When he's known for being a head eugenicist, a scientist, a so-called specialist when it comes to healthcare. Well, why? I mean, why are we dealing with him with digital currency? I tell you why. Because all these Satanists have the same goal at mind. To get people to get the mark of the beast. They all have the same goal in mind, right? It's all about making one centralized hub in which they can track the people like cattle. It is what it is. Let's continue.
Care about finance.
Well, it's all about helping the poorest. And one thing they don't have access to is bank accounts.
Now, that's a damn lie. It's all about helping the poorest. That's a damn lie because he's claiming in distant lands they don't have access to bank accounts. Listen, bank accounts is the worst thing that ever happened to us. We should have all our goods with us. They can't reach people in third world countries who don't have bank accounts, people who actually stash their money in a safe, or people who actually understand the validity of gold. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, gold, silver, agriculture, things that are tangible, things that can be traded. Because amongst the righteous, there's going to come a time where there may be a trading system in place for us once this dollar crashes. So they're trying to combat all of that. This the same guy that wants to buy up all the land so people can't utilize it. All right, let's continue.
The fee structure, if you have small amounts of money, is just too high. And we got involved in some traditional microlending, but just didn't see how that could scale up and get inexpensive enough. So now we're involved in trying to make sure we get a very efficient digital payment structure set up for all the poorest in the world to get financial products that work for them.
What are you doing?
The idea is that typically through the cell phone, you should be able to send money to your relatives. You should be able to track the money that's coming in.
See, it's all about tracking the money through your cell phones. And it's going to start off through the cell phone, but it's eventually going to be something that you actually implant in your bodies. And we're going to get into that.
And set aside money to buy seeds the next year. And there are countries where this is beginning to take off. Kenya, Bangladesh, even Somalia, maybe the last country you'd suspect up in Somaliland. Almost half of the GDP is done digitally.
I don't need to tell you that the poor have been unbanked for as long as there have been banks.
Right.
Why is this time different?
Well, it's really the digital revolution.
Because the poor are not part of the B system. That's what it's about. He's saying, why is it so important for you to make sure the poor are involved in the banking system? Because people who are living off the land, people who are actually living off the land in distant countries, in certain parts of Africa, they don't need banking systems, meaning they're off the grid, meaning they're off the radar, meaning, you can't implement the mark of the beast on these people. Satan cannot intrude upon them. Let's continue.
Evolution. The poorest have, bought cows, stored gold, put currency under their mattress.
Exactly.
But
you see, this system hates when you stash away money for yourself, having a safe, having your money put away, having gold. They hate that. You see how he speaks negative. He downplays a person having gold. Gold is going to be worth something. Gold is something that's invaluable. That's why in heaven, the streets are paved with gold. In the kingdom to come, the streets are paved with gold. Gold is something that you should invest in. Gold can be melted down, and there's a series of things that can take place with the molten gold. So if you're going to invest in something, get gold. Diamonds, forget what these jewelers is talking about. Diamonds ain't worth a damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. They're not worth anything. Diamonds are not something that's going to be tangible in the future. That's why diamonds is a girl's best friend. You men need to get some gold out here. Gold is where it's at, whether it be white gold or gold. Do what it is you do. You see these people, they hate that. They hate when you know what to invest in. I'm not telling nobody to invest in no damn Bitcoin. It's a snare. It's a trick. Because once you put your resources in this snare or trick, then all your assets are in there and they can further drag you along into the beast system. Yeah, silver too. Agriculture, crops, having tangible skills and trades. These are the things that we got to prepare for the future. When you raising your children, get them into doing their trades. This is what you want. Your children to be able to travel anywhere in the world and have a certain skill that they can bring forth to whatever respective country they at or whatever respective place they at. We don't have to deal with these fugazi, damn mega maniacal psychopaths that's gung-ho on world domination and depopulation. No, we the people, straight up.
They are getting cell phones, and the cell phone capability of identifying who's using the cell phone, letting you look at your spending patterns, that's going to be common sense. People are going to have help and lots of innovative products competing on top of this digital currency platform.
So if technology, mobile phones, for example, digital money helps to increase access to financial services at the same time as it lowers the cost of delivery, why is philanthropy needed?
Philanthropy should just be here to bootstrap this. There are a lot of regulations.
So what that means is they're going to come in the auspice of philanthropy. They tell you the truth right in your face. They're saying when they use words like philanthropy is going to be used to bootstrap this, what that's telling you is they're going to come in the guides of philanthropy. Like, yeah, we want to help people get a bank account. Yeah, we're going to go to these distant lands. We're going to help you get a debit card. You're going to go into the damn Ubuntu village You know what I'm saying? You're going into the Ashanti tribe and all the way into the hills, where people ain't utilizing the banking system and coming to auspice of philanthropy. Man, they the devil, man. They tell you they the devil. The scriptures say they the devil and they're liars and the truth ain't in them. It's all, they don't do nothing just to be philanthropists. They may even come in a whole, listen, we can start you off with $2,000 in your bank account. Yeah, we're going to set you up a bank account. We're going to give you a couple $1,000s. They're going to pay people to get bank accounts, and they're going to act like it's philanthropy. Yeah, real talk. So from all my brothers in Africa and distant lands, listen, you invested in your land, agriculture, keep on doing what you're doing. I've been getting phone calls about certain things. Do what you do. You the people.
In this area, and understanding how those regulations can make the cost of remittances, where you're sending money back to your family in your country of origin,
bribery.
How right now that has about
that's what it is. It's bribery. They'll send up money. Oh, we'll send some money back to your family. We'll do that. Man, come on, man. Y'all the damn devil.
5% overhead on it. We think we have a role to make sure that, particularly for the smaller transactions, the regulations don't impose those very high costs. Once this gets going, then we'll step up to the applications and say, okay, how does a savings application help the mother make sure money's focused on the kids? How does it help them stay in school, set money aside for the uniform or for good future planning?
Some of what you just described, the need to move money from place to place, the cost of doing so, the overhead, as you put it, makes me think, believe it or not, of Bitcoin, because some people have said, hey, Bitcoin is the answer to those problems. Are you a believer?
Well, Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than...
See, let me tell you what this Bitcoin thing is about. They got so many blockchains, NFTs, Bitcoin, digital. There's so much digital currency that is really just used. All of these things are really used to broaden the imagination of the people. That's what it's really about. Y'all got to understand how manipulative Satan is. It's really just used to broaden your imagination. You understand? Of what you would accept digitally opposed to what's tangible. Money has been working just fine. Paper currency, nothing was wrong with that. Nothing was wrong with having actual cash. Nothing was wrong with paying with cash. We didn't even need debit and credit cards. See, it's all about control and manipulation. Now they want it so you don't even have your individual debit card unless it's inside you, man. And we're going to talk more about that. We're going to get to the lead up. I'm just, giving y'all the evidence before I start sharing the other sources to show you what they're trying to do.
Currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient. The customers we're talking about aren't trying to be anonymous. They're willing to be...
Why is currency inconvenient? And why is it a problem with people being anonymous with their money? You understand this? Why is currency inconvenient? Who is complaining saying, oh, this money I'm spending, it's inconvenient to pull out money out my wallet and hand you this money? Nobody is. Who in the world is protesting about money being inconvenient? Nobody. And why is it important that people are not anonymous or where they spend their money at? Yes, I see Rollo in the building. Thanks for the $5 contribution. Let me see. He says, very informative video, New Breed. Food, water, shelter is the currency. Cities is becoming a thing of the past. Let it go back to the importance, people. Exactly. 100. That's what we need to get out of this. That's a fact. Exactly. True Love, thank you for the $10 super sticker as well. Yeah, that's real talk though, Rollo. People got to understand, the more you put your energy, your trust, and your faith in a system, the more control they're going to have over you. We still have the power. If you look at this little weasel on your screen, right? William Gates. If you look at this little weasel, they're desperate. He's desperate. The world powers are desperate. to get you into their system. You don't have to accept the metaverse. You don't have to accept NFTs, blockchains, or Bitcoin. You don't have to accept it. You don't. And, you're going to have the taskmasters put in place, like your Snoop Dogs. You're going to have all your rappers, doing concerts in the metaverse. They're always going to use their puppets, man. They're going to put the puppets in play to make people, invest and get involved in that stuff. But our people can't do it. We can't. In the next few years, that's going to be a big thing. Everybody going to be using the Oculus. And then you're going to be one of them individuals who not. So they're going to be looking at you like you crazy. Let them look at it. They're going to look at you like you in the Flintstones, like you living in the Stone Age. Let them view you like that. But we don't have to get involved in this. We need to start getting our gold, getting our food, getting our non-perishable items, stashing. The Bible says, be like the ant. Prepare. Preparedness is important. The ant ain't no sluggard. While the whole world is saying, oh man, I got to invest in this, I got to invest in that to try to hold on. We like the ant, we getting prepared for what's to come, because the Lord going to knock all that trash down. Everything they try to do, the Lord going to knock it down. We need to be prepared for when their system collapse. Let's continue.
Known. So the Bitcoin technology is key, and you could add to it, or you could build a similar technology where there's enough attribution that people feel comfortable. This has nothing to do with terrorism or any type of money laundering.
What kinds of people or private enterprises right now are helping to solve the same problems you're interested in?
Well, in some countries, the mobile companies have been fantastic. And a few other companies, it's been the banks. In some countries, it's a startup company that's neither a bank nor a mobile company. In Bangladesh, the bKash offering runs across any phone. And, they've gotten the regulations so that they have a product that we think will get very, very pervasive. So entrepreneurs are there. The enablement this creates, if you want to put in, say, electricity in a city, collecting your bills is one of the reasons why
why does he move his hands like that? He just like it. And if you want to invest, and then if you want to get the NFTs, and then you can put it into your rent, and like, what's wrong with this dude? This dude is weird. Don't nobody move their hands like that when they talk. Like, look how he's moving his hands, man. I'm sorry. I'm observant, bro. Like, look how he move his hands, bro. He's weird.
Are there. The enablement this creates, if you want to put in, say, electricity in a city, collecting your bills is one of the reasons why the underspending of infrastructure in these areas is a real thing holding back the economy.
You mentioned banks. Are the legacy institutions, for the most part, banks, credit card companies, payment processors, friend or foe?
Many of them want to have these additional customers, but they have to embrace the idea that the fees.
So this is what they're doing right now. They're trying to get all the central banks to just agree. So they're going to be processing fees in the future to try. Basically, they're going to keep stealing from us. I want y'all to imagine it like this. So the dollar is crashing, ladies and gentlemen. Once the dollar crashes, let's say, okay, you got $1,000 in your bank account, right? Let's say you have $1,000 in your bank account, but they have to try to level the dollar out. Now that $1,000 is worth $600 now, but your rent and your bills are still $1,000. You understand? So the gas is still high through inflation. The rent is still going up through inflation, but the dollar is going down. So you may have money in your bank, but because they need all these fees to transfer from regular banking to what we would call digital banking, or the digital currency, they're trying to get the banks to agree, okay, we'll basically take the fees from the people. So as the money lowers, They're literally just transferring your money, but they need the people to like get involved in this. They want people to get involved and Bitcoin. They want everybody to invest in this stuff. It's a plot and a ploy from the enemy. I know a lot of people out there, they in the truth, who have they believe that they're financially literate. If you in the truth, if you know this Bible, you're not going to be dealing with Bitcoin and all that. You're just not going to do it. I'm telling you right now, you need to know, you need to understand what they're doing right now. Don't be a part of that system. Yep. Let's continue.
Are going to be a lot lower. And so they have to find a way to service these new customers. Now, that means these customers aren't going to be coming into their branches, and they can charge a higher fee when you want to actually cash out.
See, they're going to charge you a higher fee to take your money out. They want it so you can't even go into a local branch. You can't even go into your bank. This is what they want to do. You can't go in there, withdraw money, and do what it is you do. And if you are going to go to an ATM and withdraw money, they're going to make a higher fee for you because they want you using digital currency. This is what they're trying to get all the banks to agree with.
But if it's a pure digital transaction, then, you should be paying, less than 1%.
This dude throwing up gang signs and everything, bro. What the hell's wrong with this man? This dude like a puppet on a string, bro. Oh, Pinocchio face at.
To move that money from you to a merchant or from you to a friend, even with meeting all the regulatory requirements, don't you?
Yep. Hold on, y'all.
ADP gets managed services. Thousands of organizations rely
I got more
on
sources.
us to be their
I got more sources to go to for y'all. I got more sources because I'm going to show you what this is leading to. And everybody thumb the video up. Somebody says you need to chill, breed. Man, I'm sorry, man. I got jokes today, bro. Yeah, America's done soon. Yeah, them hands is everywhere. That dude just, I don't know. I don't get it. He's a weird dude. Anyway, let me go to the next source, y'all. Let me show you all what this is leading up to. And I want to go to a news broadcast that was aired back in 1994. Yeah, this is an old broadcast, but I'm telling you, they tell you exactly what they're doing before they do it. Let me go here. And shout out to Woke Breed. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me see.
That would provide you with an incredible amount of information. He talked to Bill O'Reilly about the possibilities of a library in your brain.
Sometime in the next century, because computer chips are getting smaller and faster, and eventually the time will come when a child is implanted with a little chip back here and will learn to control the chip in the same way that you learn to control your bodily functions and your voice and your movements, so that not only can you, right now my mind is telling my body to talk, and it's supplying my mouth with the words that I'm giving to you, and the mind could also learn to say to the chip,
it sounds a lot like the Neuralink, don't it? It sounds a lot like the Neuralink. They're talking about the Neuralink. And this is back in 1994, bro. Let's continue.
Go to a certain web page, download some information, and supply it to the inside of my eyeballs.
He said we're going to have technology that can download information that's planted, basically, that we're gathering from the inside of your eyeballs. That's why when you get on Google and you getting on your phone, they know what you're about to look up. They know what you're about to research. And this is the mark of the beast, man. Let me go to them scriptures. Revelations 13 and 16 reads, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell, say if he have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So they want rich and poor, free and bond. And everybody's not going to be getting this mark of the beast. Of course, the righteous and the chosen ain't going to get it. But when it says all, this scripture means people from all walks of life, all demographics, whether you in prison, incarcerated, whether you are in a distant, far land. Some people going to be taking incentives to get this mark. But this is what this is leading up to. All right. They want Satan. Y'all got to understand what Satan is. He's a complete control freak. Satan is the ultimate narcissist. He wants to control everything. He wants to control your limbs, your thoughts, everything. And so that's what it's all about. That's what this Neuralink is about. That's what this damn technology is about. All right, let's continue.
That you're going to be actually able to tell your mind through a chip to provide you with information that you can then speak. So on this program, this would be great for me. You put a little chip in there, and if I didn't know something, I could say would I have to say it out loud or just?
Hey, I think Joe Biden has the chip. The chip that they're talking about back in this 94 broadcast, Joe Biden has that chip. That's why he's having problems like functioning. This is my theory. This is just my theory. And you got to think 94 was a pivotal year for Joe Biden. We talking about the Biden crime law. But the way he talks is almost like it is something speaking to his brain, and it's just making him like malfunction. And I believe, Ecto says they all do. I think they do. Seriously. I think when Will Smith stood up on that stage and slapped Chris Rock, it's because that's what his chip told him to do. I think they can control it. Listen, there's technology out there right now, and it's been out there since the early 70s, where they can put a chip inside of a bull's head. And, you see those matadors and stuff. And the matadors is making the bull go one direction or making the bull stop. That's technology. They showed you that they're putting chips in these bulls' heads to control them. Yup. Yeah, the technology is advancing. They got spiders now. For some reason, they're killing spiders. They're using dead spiders and making them robots. And these spiders are able to pick up objects. Like science is playing around with a lot of ideas on how to make transhumanism a real thing of the present.
Think it.
Either way.
I can just think it. Give me an answer.
Right now, we're loaded up with bionic stuff already. I'm wearing glasses. I have fillings in my teeth. This is a wristwatch. I'm wearing clothing, which allows me to adjust to the climate as I go outside. So it's obviously only a matter of time until convergence allows us to match the number one tool of the next century, and that would be the computer chip. I mean,
okay, so the computer
chip, glasses are tools.
Sure, but all of these are external. The computer should be in you, and that's what frightens me.
Well, it could be in you, or it could be wherever you wanted it to be. And it would allow you to make telephone calls without having a cell phone, allow you to surf the web without having
Wow.
Show me how. So if I had a chip embedded
Said it'll allow you to make telephone calls without having a cell phone.
in my head, I could make a telephone call by
You could just start talking.
Call mom.
Yeah.
And mom would be, and I could
And then
talk
you
to
would
her.
just say, hello, Mom.
I wouldn't have a phone or anything.
No.
That's what we coming into. Imagine a world where you can take your hands and basically, because you've been implanted, you can take your hands and a screen pops up in front of you. And you can see it through your eyes and just hit your contacts, get on your applications and do all that. That's what's going to be happening to people. People are going to be half damn cyborgs out here. Not me, though. That's what we coming into. And we're going to see this within the next like 5 to 10 years, brother. It's getting real out here. Yeah, biometrics. Real talk.
And so you'd have to have some body language so people would know what you were doing. Let's say you're standing at the American Airlines terminal.
Yeah.
And you're calling the advantage desk and saying, I've missed my flight. Do you have any seats at 10 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you're standing there saying that, somebody's going to look at you like you're one of these
But
crazy.
not if everybody had the chip, they'd all know what was going on.
Well, but you would do this.
Right.
You
You go there to the little
This
phone.
means I'm not just talking to myself, I'm talking on the phone.
This
And then
sounds
if you're reading the web on the inside of your eyeballs,
yeah.
it would look rude to people. It would look like I'm staring straight through you. But I'm not staring straight through you. I'm looking at the Fox News web.
Wow. So they showed that on Black Mirror. Imagine somebody just get blank. They like literally, they just shut down, blank stare, freeze. And you think that person is like stuck on stupid. You like, hey, wait, you good? And they watching TV. They watching something on, they watching something on YouTube. Yeah, it's like cyberpunk, man. Yeah, that's what's going to end up happening, man, because people are sheep, man. The majority of the world are sheep. Whatever these world powers, these satanic powers come up with, people want to sign in, man. I'm not buying my children not one Oculus, not one 3D headset, none of that. Nope. Go outside and play, throw a football, shoot a basketball, damn it.
Page, right? So how do I want people to know that? I would just go like this.
You know, so you have a whole sign language thing of what we're doing. This sounds so unbelievable.
If I'm downloading information,
but it's true. It could happen, right?
Well, you see, my article is half serious and it's half satirical. I don't know which half is half, though, because things are converging so quickly, and computers are already such an amazing tool.
But we've checked it out a little further than your article, and the scientists tell us that it is absolutely true. And
people going to be in the matrix, bro. That's the start of it. This has to happen before the actual mark. The next source I'm going to go to, we got to talk about the mark of the beast, because it's already actually here. The thing is, when we're trying to trace prophecy, we got to realize that they do all these things simultaneously. They do it all at once. We're looking for something to happen chronologically when they're already doing all these things, right?
And absolutely possible for a human being to have a chip embedded in their system and to have many, many things appear in their mind upon command.
Wow.
So you would say, I need to know the name of the 18th president. Bing.
Not only that, I meet you and I call up your credit report while we're talking.
What? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Let me go to, I got another source to share with y'all. We living in the future, total recall, man. I'm telling you. All right, let's see this one right here. Again, shout out to the brother Woke Breed, man.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
It's like the grain of rice, exactly what the scripture said, that it will be the size of a grain of rice. And you will not be able to buy or sell, say if he have the mark. Now, let's make this clear for the chosen. Revelations 14:9 says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, it goes on to say, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. You're going to be tortured in the presence of the holy angels. Anybody. So if you're thinking this stuff is a game and you just think it's cool technology that you want to get involved in, if you flirting with the idea of the metaverse and you flirting with the idea of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all that, listen, at the end, you're going to flirt with the idea of getting this chip put in you. And listen, the Most High God is going to torture you in front of his son, in front of the angels. You listen, that guy that's on your screen right now that has that chip, he's going to burn in hell for it. There's no turning back. Make no mistake about it. Once you receive this mark, the Bible makes it very clear. Once you get this digital implant, in order to buy and sell, you are going to burn in hell, according to the scriptures. That's thus saith the Most High. T. Raw, thank you for the $10 contribution. I appreciate the support. B. Banks says there's a technology company that has smart technology and contact lenses called Mojo Vision. See? That's where they on it, man. Yep. Ecto says the slothful will fall for the convenience of the chip. Exactly. Those who are lazy. They definitely will. Those who are used to their Uber Eats, those who are used to, what's that grocery store joint? When they come through, what is it, DoorDash? Those who are just used to not, doing what they need to do and actually going to the damn grocery store and putting your own groceries in the cart. And then some of y'all got the nerve to get mad when somebody bring you the wrong groceries. And then we want to be people who complain about gas when we the ones who Instacart. Yep. We want to get mad about gas prices going up when we the ones who allowed it. Yeah. Y'all allowed the gas prices to go up. You hear me? Bree, what do you mean we allowed the gas prices to go up? Well, when your tax money, right? Instead of your tax money invested in actual car companies, in vehicles, lowering the premiums on vehicles, or even transit systems. Instead of your tax money going to transit systems and you demanding that subways, trains, buses, because we were too lazy to fight for our trains and our buses. Don't demonize trains and buses. They get you where you need to go. Now in the major cities, you got Ubers. So they're going to go up on the gas because that same money was taken from the transit funds. And we didn't protest that. We didn't picket that. Black folk was making fun of people getting on the trains and the buses. Last time I checked, y'all was making fun of people who was actually smart, being fuel efficient. And now when the gas prices is sky high, I don't see how you're bragging about cars now. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. We allowed them to do this. All right, let's continue.
Right. Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
That's the mark of the beast. Make no mistake about it. That's the mark of the beast. That man is going to hell for getting that. Hold on, let me see here. One moment. All right, let's go.
Yeah, it's all on chips. So I use it to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
Exactly.
So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip and it will log me in. And from there, I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future.
Install ingrained procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go.
Yeah, some of them chips are going to be going behind the ear. Some of them going in the forehead and the hand as well.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
Yeah, in Sweden, they're real big out in Sweden. Real big. Like, it's like I believe I think it was in 2019. It was like 65% of their banking was done on these digital chips. So there are places in the world that are way more advanced with this thing. Yep. Somebody said this like alternate carbon. Yep. Somebody said it's in the jab, bro. No, that's not what the jab was a prerequisite. That's what the jab was about.
The microchip implants use the same technology.
See, man, it is what it is, man. We gotta be, vigilant out here and knowing what's going on. Yeah, they mark for hell. And everybody thumb the video up. Everybody thumb the video up, bro. Somebody said, I'd like to get this video to more people. Share it. We'll be blessed if we can keep this here on YouTube. This video may go on Patreon. Somebody said you need, the Godfather says, you need spirit to reveal wisdom of God. When you rely on the internet to give you answers, and that data comes into the mind by a database and not the spirit of the Lord. Exactly. See, they want to replace the Most High. They even want to give you advertisements during your dreams. They're setting up technology to give you ads in your dreams. And that's where the Most High seals your thoughts. When you dream, when you sleep, when you're resting, the Lord is speaking to you more than ever. They want to take, that's what Satan is trying to do. Yeah, preserve your food and water, you know, don't be lazy about things, you know, and really prepare. Don't take things for granted, because as the inflation continues to rise, there's going to be certain things we need. And listen, I know some of my content may be salacious to some, is entertaining to others. Listen, the message is true. The message is true, ladies and gentlemen. The message is a real fervent warning to really prepare for the times we coming in. All right? I need y'all to understand that. Like, this is not for your entertainment. Really take certain things into considerations and prepare yourselves. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Like, literally prepare yourselves. And just do, you know, listen, the Lord is going to give us time, but do little things here and there, things that you never done before. You know, start getting more canned goods. Start getting non-perishable items, rice. You know, buy yourself some honey, nature's medicine. Stock up on honey. Stock up on things that you normally, you normally have. And in case of emergency, those things are there. Like, this the time you living in. This the time you living in, because as their system crumbles and breaks, we have to move justly. We have to move righteously. And I'm going to tell you, when we are brought out of the land of our captivity, we're going to be plenteous in goods. We're going to be good. Like, let me tell y'all, man, the righteous, we're not going to want for nothing. We're not going to lack nothing. The Lord is going to secure us. He's going to bless us. But you have to listen to what he's saying to you. You have to be active. You have to put your best foot forward and utilize what you have. Utilize your gifts, utilize your trades. You're going to have to be active in what you and preserving yourself. We're in a preservation time. We're on the brink of ascension. We're on the brink of being put in our righteous place. And get all of those who are naysayers, all of those who keep calling us conspiracy theorists. We've been called conspiracy theorists for years now. All the way until what we're saying comes true. Yep. Invest in cotton. Yep. And that's what the scriptures tell you. Faith without works is what? Dead. You can have all the faith in the world, but if them scriptures is telling you things are going to go a certain way, then you got to put in some work. Yep. And it's not about being fearful. It's not about being afraid. Nobody's afraid over here. Nobody on this channel watching these videos are afraid of what the world powers got coming. Nobody. Let's make that clear. We are just very intelligent, and we're observing the times, and we're preparing for the future generation. We're preparing for our families. Yep. Yes, somebody said, New Breed, I say this in love, leave those polygamy relationships alone. You just earned yourself a block. That's off topic. It's random, and now you're gone. Another one bites the dust. I'm telling you, we're not playing no games over here. You know, towards the end of my videos, I get into the comment section. I read what you brothers and sisters have to say. And I'm watching this chat. It's like do people want to get blocked? Yeah, it's good vibes only over here, man. Yeah, somebody said not the block button. Yes, the illustrious block button on command. Bam. We fire and don't miss. Bam, block. Somebody said that was quick. I mean, you can bet your bottom dollar every stream somebody gonna get blocked. They can't help themselves. Wait till I get my stream deck set back up, bro. When I set my stream deck back up, I'm still preparing. I'm still getting my studio ready. I'm waiting for some things, man. Once I get everything running, I can't wait to update my sound effects and stuff, man. It's gonna be funny, bro. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna put out some real good stuff for y'all, man. Yeah, it's Blocks Are Us over here. Yep. You know, when you come to somebody's platform, you got to be respectful, man. And, you know, you got to support your own interests as well, man. Support my content, y'all. Support my work. There's not too many people who putting out the type of content I'm putting out as bold as I'm doing it. I need y'all's love. I need y'all's support. We're helping other people. We're beginning to expand. If you like to support me, if you like the content I put out, you know, don't just sit here and watch, get all these nuggets and gems and rubies and stones and all of these little tidbits that help you out in your walk. Don't do that and not even like contribute. I just be asking y'all to like the video. Like, even if you just contribute with a like button, if you contribute by coming into my comment section, like I want everybody after this video, you know, drop some truth nuggets. If you know some insight regarding this topic, come into the comment section and, you know, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the stream. You know, even if you watch it on playback, I do read my comment section. So let me know what you think of the videos. Support me at newbreed.love. I took Cash App off of here. I'm one of the first YouTubers to do that. I'm one of the first YouTubers to say, don't send me a Cash App. Send me a contribution to newbreed.love, which actually pays other people, which actually helps other people. You know, I've been selfless with this work. I don't want the Cash App to go directly to me. I want it to go to nonprofit organizations. I want it to go to business owners who are just doing small businesses and startups. I want the money to go into savings for people. Like, not too many people are doing it like that. So, you know, support your interests. And this is what kingdom building is about. This is what, you know, stabilizing our economy is about. I'm talking about the economy of our people who actually want to help themselves and do something righteous. We got to support each other, man. It really boils down to that. If you don't support your people, but you support the other nations, listen, I like Nike. I like Reebok. I like Timberland. I like Versace. I like all the things that y'all like. But I mean, at least have some balance to yourself. If you're going to support Netflix, then support New Breed's Patreon if you're learning from it. If you're going to support, you know, drama channels, because some of y'all watch drama channels where it's nothing but beef. If you're going to support those drama channels, at least join me on YouTube, hit my join tab and support my work. Because some of y'all be joining people who just doing drama. Yeah, I know what y'all be up to. Y'all be joining that. Y'all hit the join button in a heartbeat to hear some drama. But at least join my work. You know, have balance about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just have balance. That's all I'm saying. You're going to support them, at least incrementally help your people out. Support your interests, man. But I love each and every one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Hit me up on Instagram at newbreed404 if you would like to share some sources. I love when y'all send me sources. I love when y'all send me information and articles and all those things. So keep in touch, keep in basis. Everybody, I want y'all to have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. With that being said, shalom and peace.